Okay, what I'm going to show you today is how to use this Plucker that you can find at peachykeen.stamps.com, and it's used to pluck your mulberry paper when making tear bears or whatever else you make using mulberry paper. First, you take your template or pattern. You'll take your mulberry paper. You want to put the rough side down, and then you want to take your pattern and lay it on top, and then you want to take a stylus or pencil or whatever you have and trace around each of the designs in the pattern, and then it will look like this. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about that. If you can see that, how it leaves the impression around on the paper. Then you're going to take your paintbrush or agua water filler thing, and you're going to go around the design of the impression that you made when you traced out the pattern. I like to kind of push down because you want to kind of see it coming through. I don't know if you can see that. You want to kind of see the water coming through. There you go, to the other side. How it's kind of getting darker. You want it to just barely kind of come through to the other side. And then you will, that makes it easier when you're tearing the paper out to get the entire design that you have traced around. Then you'll take your finger and kind of hold it in the middle. I can't really see. I'm trying to do this by myself. You kind of put your finger in the middle where it's dry and kind of push and pull in, and then just pull it away. Lay that aside. Then you do the same thing for all the pieces that you're going to be working with. And then you will take the pieces, and then you will put the rough side facing up. You will wet the piece with your brush, with your water, just till it soaks through, just like you did when you were tracing the pattern and you wanted to rip the paper. I kind of tap it down. And then you take your Plucker and you start, I kind of start from like the top and then work your way down. You kind of put a little pressure in and then kind of just pluck up. Just pluck the paper up. I don't know if you can see how the paper is kind of coming apart. Not apart, but it fluffs the paper to make the teddy bears really, really fluffy. Okay. You do the other piece. And you can fluff as much or as little as you want. I like them really fluffy, so I probably spend, not right now, but normally I spend a little more time because I really, really, really like them to be fluffy. And this works well and fast, so. And then you'll take, I take a heat gun because I'm impatient and I don't like to sit and wait for these pieces to dry. So I just take the Plucker so I don't burn my fingers and hold it, and then just run your heat gun just for, I don't know, a few seconds. You'll kind of see it start to lighten back up where it's drying the mulberry paper. I dry it for a little while on one side, and when I see it start to change colors, I kind of pick it up and let it dry the other side. And it is hot, so I try not to get my fingers too close. But anyway, it dries the piece. That way you can go ahead and assemble your bear rather than wait all the time that it takes for the mulberry paper to dry. If you're not in a rush, you can do several bears up. I've done it before, and leave them on like a cookie cookie cooling rack and leave them until the next day, and come back and assemble all your bears and make your cards or your scrapbook pages or whatever you do with your little Care Bears. Okay, say they're dry enough. Okay, now I'm going to take the pieces. I went ahead and done all of the bear ahead of time just to save time on here. I'm going to take some glue and put a little bit of glue onto the backs. I hope that you can even see what I'm doing, and then you just kind of press that in. Put a little glue. Kind of press that in as well. And then you're going to want to place your ears. I got a little bit too much glue, that's okay. That's okay with me. Okay, and then you have your snout. Some glue on the snout. Put the snout on. Okay, and then you have your nose. And your eyes. Sorry, I'm trying to do this as quick and right as I can. Okay, and these little paws are actually because I was making a peaker bear. You would take like a pitcher or whatever you have, and you will take the little bear. I haven't made his mouth yet. I just take a little black pen and draw his little mouth. But you take it and it peeks over your picture like that. I don't know if you can even see. But that is how you make, I don't know if you can even see how a fluffy little bear is, but that is what I use to make my Care Bears. Thank you.